show a lot more. Okay, let's go. He's not cosplaying this time. Oh, he's not cosplaying this time. Immediately not as good as London. Last time he cosplayed.
おはようございます。配信の皆さんも
I've just realised his shirt says Final Fantasy 14 on it. That
皆
is
さんよう
cool.
こそお越しくださいました。ファイナルファンタジー
He
14プロデュ
hired
ー
a
サー
model
兼ディレ
this
クター
time.
の
You'll
吉田
see
で
why.
す。よろしくお願いします。
Is it because is this going to be merch? Is he merch dropping?
もうサイリウムの数がすごくてちょっと動揺しております。ありがとうございます。Hi guys, thank you for coming today. My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer.
Oh, it's already out? I've never seen this. It looks cool. I mean, I couldn't pull it off because it's not black. It's not emo enough, but you know.
日本のファンフェスティバルいよいよ開幕です。ただですね、新年1月1日、能登半島の方で非常に大きな地震があって、被災された皆様に、心よりお見舞い申し上げます。非常に困難な状況から、1年ね幕開けとなった日本なんですが、僕らやっぱりゲーム開発者にとって、特にファイナルファンタジー14にとっては被災された光の戦士の皆さんがですね、日常を取り戻した時に、お帰りなさいと、楽しい世界がしっかり、作られて維持されていくことが我々の一番やらなければいけない仕事かなと思っておりますので、全力でそれを取り組んでいこうと思います。
Okay, that's good. I was going to say, I was like, I can't understand a word he's saying.
X でもちょっと拝見したんですけど、やっぱりいらっしゃれない、この会場に来る予定だったのがいらっしゃれなかった光の選手の方のコメントも拝見しました。ただそこに書かれてたのは、せっかくの機会なので自分が行けなかった分まで、
What server do you play on, by the way,
皆さん
Charlie?
に楽しんでほしいというふうにコメントを拝見しましたので、
I have two
この会場に、
characters. Hey,
いらっしゃる
Ash!
皆さん、そして配信ご覧の皆さん、僕らも含めてですが、とに
Alpha.
かく楽しく目い
At
っぱい
work? No
やっ
worries.
て、
Thank you for dropping
皆
in.
さんに力を
Is
届
that
けら
EU
れれば
or
な
NA?
と思ってますので、どうぞ楽しんでいきましょう。
Alpha.
さあ、じゃあちょっとコ
EU,
メ
it's a new
ン
one.
トを
Ah! Okay,
コメントをですね、
I have an EU character as well, and it's
返しをもらっているので、
low-key become my main
こちら
character,
に
which originally was my NA one, but
ありがとうございます。
she's kind of got
楽し
dropped.
むのが仕事
It's
だ。
super popular.
いや、吉田見てる。
Oh, they did that whole thing, didn't they? Yeah.
あります。見てます
When
よ。
you move to a new
見てます
server,
見
they're
てま
like,
す
oh, here you go, have some money.
はい、こちらは、
To get you to go.
YouTube と、Twitch です。新ヘアスタイルってそれか、それ吉田の新ヘアスタイルなだけだ。
Think you still can.
よろしくお願いします。
Tempting.
ファイナルファンタジー14新生10周年というこ
Got
と
my
も
first
ありま
house.
すし、
You're way. How long have you been playing? You're way ahead of me. I don't even have a house yet.
おかげそれに支えられてですね、ま
I
さ
don't
か
even have
ま
a
さか
house or
の
anything.
この東京ドームでの、開催となりまし
Next
た。
door to your friend. How did you manage
その
that?
お礼の意味も込めてですね、すいません、世界中の、光の戦士の皆さん、基調講演、7.0 の情報を楽しみにしていると思いますので、ここだけはすいません、英語当日通訳
I started like a
通訳
couple
対応
months
でや
before
らせていただ
Endwalker,
ければと
I
思い
think.
ます。全世界で盛り上がっていきたいと思いますので、日本のプレイヤーの皆さんもご理
Yeah,
解
so
いた
you've
だけ
been
ると
playing
大変助
before
かりま
me.
す。
I started playing like 3 months before Endwalker came out. It must have been like September, and Endwalker dropped in December or something like that. It might have even been the summer. I can't remember.
通訳パートナーはリード英語翻訳者のケイトさんです。さあ、ケイトさん入ってきてください。
But then as soon as I played through Stormblood and didn't play the game for like 3 months because I just hated it.
And hello to everyone on stream. I am Kate, the lead English translator.
Watching
and I am
FanFest and not
once
even
again
playing the
here to
game.
tell you what Yoshi-kun
Marquez,
says.
I haven't seen it.
さすが英語お上手。
I am very good at English.
If we get
thank you.
time, we'll do some gameplay as well.
ロンドンのファンフェスの時にはケイツさんねちょっといろいろ作業がね忙しくて工事にバトンタッチだったんですけどどうですか 7.0 の翻訳作業順調ですか
順調です。
お即答で順調
I feel I'm
I
gonna
was
sneeze.
unable to attend the London Fan Fest because I was very busy working on 7.0, so Koji thankfully took over. But it is going well, our development progress, and I am making sure to
She's
fuel my
wearing the same.
motivation
There's a
with
black
lot of
version.
tacos.
There's an emo version for me.
タコスを食べることで
Of the shirt.
モチベーションをバフしながら頑張ってます。
そんなにタコス
I was like, I can't pull that off. It's white. It looks like a baseball
まあそ
shirt.
うで、まあガハティア見ればタコス食べたくなります。
あなるほど
If you see
Damn,
Raha,
Max
you
was just
want to
died.
eat
No
the tacos.
worries.
It's not weird. It's not weird.
Don't die.
さてさて改めまして、ファンフェスティバル in 東京ドーム
Yoshi P
夢の
got the
よう
bling.
な
How
ファン
many
フェス
rings?
ワクワクをお届けする2日間、その幕開けは僕の基調講演からスタートします、その内容はもちろんこちら
Yoshi
に
kind
な
of.
ります
You think?
So once again, welcome to FanFest in Tokyo. This is a dreamlike FanFest being held in Tokyo Dome.
Start harassing Starlet to get back in the game. She's not listening to me anymore. She's never listened to me in the first place. If she doesn't listen to you, there's no hope for me, Marquez. For a year now, I know. I've been genuinely considering moving my character somewhere else. Because my NA character has just been abandoned.
発売日なんですがきっと3つ目のファンフェス
I've been
が
playing
発
on
売に出るんだろう
EU.
なと思っていると思うんですが
I'll
すいません
kidnap
計
you.
画上の日
Then
程
I'll
は
have two EU
もちろん決
characters.
まってはいるんですが現状ギリギリまでちょっとすいませんスケジュールの最終調整確認をしております
So given that this is the third FanFest, you're probably expecting us to announce the release date of Dawn Trail. Unfortunately, though we do have an internal date that we are targeting, we are adjusting the schedule, making sure it's fine-tuned as much as it possibly can be before announcing, so we will not be sharing that today.
Oh, for
なんて
goodness
しましょうか
sake.
というとですね
As long as
皆
it's
さん
not before
よくご
June.
存知かと思いますが
As long as it's not
今月
before
のフィナ
June.
ーレでですね
'Cause my PC right now could not run it.
人生初めての延期を
Three characters. How many times you finished the game? I got two characters.
ちょっと今回はまあたとえ数週間だろうが、そういったことがないようにギリギリ
I
ま
have
で
a character
調
in
整するために
NA, which is the one in your FC, and then I have one on EU, which I play on more because the FC I'm on in my EU character, they actually play the game. Never make an ult in this game. Yeah, it has been long. But you can buy skips.
もうコメントでですね、10月か夏じゃないよなっていうコメント溢れてるんですけど、大丈夫です。夏って言ったら夏です。
People are saying, you mean October then? It's not going to be summer, it's going to be October, isn't it?
It better not be October. That's too long.
ちょっとファイナルファンタジー16だってサマーって言って6月に
I'm at EU as well. I just wanted the FC for workshop crafting. I can't. Sarah wasn't even bothered about this fan fest, let alone playing the game. She's too busy talking about her great assets to play this on that lethal game what everyone's playing at the moment.
はい、できるだけですね、早く発売日の情報をお出しできるように、頑張りますので、ちょっと別の次の機会で、させていただければと思います。すいません、よろしくお願いします。
So we will work very hard to get you that info as soon as possible, and we'll have it for
I
you
want to
next
skip
time.
to the
So thank you
juicy
for your
bits.
patience.
さあでは本格的に
Okay, he starts talking about it in a few minutes.
中身についてお話ししていこうと思いますが、もちろん皆さんが一番気になっている
In
の
a
は
few weeks, exactly. Everyone's like, buy it, and I'm like, no, because it's going to be like Among Us.
And the thing you're most looking forward to.
Oh, a new job. You're all going to drop it next week, so I'm not playing it.
A new job.
さあ気づきました？どんな
What
ジ
is
ョブ
it?
でした？
Did you figure out what job it is?
リルムって言われた。
This bit
ジョブ名
shocked
じゃない
me.
That's not even a job name.
さあ僕があれこれ説明する前にですね、動画で一番最初その動きをご覧いただこうと思います。
But before you hear from me, let's see it on video.
They showed first what Cryle was. No. I can't even guess what that is. I'm sorry. Are we playing Splatoon? I didn't realise we were playing Splatoon. Bob Ross expansion? What is this? And the sounds that it makes. Pictomancer. It might grow on me. It might grow on me, but right now it's giving me squid ink.
The second job of Dawn Trail will be ranged magical DPS wielding a brush, the Pictomancer.
I get it though, because the whole, you know, you're on Dawn Trail, you're chilling, you know, you're doing art and that.
Did you guess correctly?
No, absolutely not. Who guessed that? Who guessed that? The effects are 2D. It does look odd.
Yeah, at Las Vegas Fan Fest, I wore a very mysterious T-shirt.
Pause the stream and go watch the full trailer. They open the event with it. Can you post a link in chat? They made the painter look dope. Yeah, because that didn't. that I was there like. Okay, let's have a looky.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Man's paws. The paws are in HD. Marquez, I have her mates as well.
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Everyone's playing that again for some reason. You're all British, you know others. You know each other's. I watch most people who just play 14, to be honest. I really hope the world looks as this cool, because I know it's not, this isn't the actual game, but I hope it looks this cool.
I do have a moment to speak further.
Right. Are they going to show more of the graphics update as well? It'll be cool to see what it's going to look like more than just their faces. Yuri, my husband. Here we go. See, that looks fucking sick. That looks fucking amazing. That makes me want to play it. That looks fucking sick. The butterflies. Yeah. I'm so excited we got a ranged because I'm a ranged girly. The Viper one was cool, but I'm just not a close up and stabby person because I just end up getting my head clean off. I never made it. I'm just not good at it. I tried playing Reaper and I just could not. It's just not my playstyle, I don't think.
Look, my friends.
Range DPS. I don't think I've max level a single job yet.
You and your adventures. I trust you have
Actually,
not
maybe
forgotten
Dancer I have, and my mage.
purpose of our voyage.
In my main account. Bless it.
Last, we are come to the land you call the New World.
And that's the new one, the females. They look a bit weird.
Put out.
They remind me of the ones in ESO where you can be like a panther. On my EU account, I've been leveling Gallows, which I really like doing. I wish there were more Gallows. Viper is pretty much everything. I am in every RPG, but no, everyone's jumping on it. Yeah, but it's always like that though, isn't it? And then they get bored. So then you can play it. Right, let's go back to the stream.
I feel like it was a good hint for both jobs.
Okay, now I'm more excited for the Pictomancer. Now I've watched the trailer. Because that one.
The only job to debut in Final Fantasy VI.
Didn't have a pole arm at 1.0, so I had to start as a Lancer. I can't believe we've been playing that long.
In FF6, Pictomancer used their brush to draw their
In game,
enemies
what it
and
really
therefore
does.
use their techniques.
ファイナルファンタジー14ではその書くという部分を発展させ、ピクトマンサーがさまざまなモンスターだけじゃなくて絵を描いて、それを魔法として攻撃や
I wonder what the gear will look like. Like, will it all look like this sort of thing? You know, artsy, hippie, baggy trousers, boho vibes. Doesn't fit in the game. That was my first thought.
Has a bit broader of painting skill. They can paint not only monsters, but landscapes and other things, not just the enemies that they are currently facing. And they also have a very unique appearance.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They look a bit homeless.
今回ピクトマンサーにジョブチェンジすることになりました。
And the Scion Kryl has become Pictomancer.
But yeah, it does look like it's I thought it was going to be some fucking Splatoon crossover because they've done 4 guys now, so I wouldn't put it past them.
Because Kryl could never fight before, right? She was always sort of stuck watching things at home.
The first time, yeah, I have heard Pictomancer before. The name, people mentioning it, so I assumed it was from a previous game.
さすがにこのジョブ、50歳のおじさんが、コスプレするのは厳しいものがあると。
I I'm seeing people saying, why isn't Yoshi P cosplaying the Pictomancer? But honestly, I think it would be a little bit difficult for me as a 50-year-old man to portray the image of this job.
I reckon you could pull it off.
People are like shocked.
スタッフ真に受けるんで。というわけで今回はですね、僕の代わりにですね、素敵なモデルさんに、新ジョブ衣装を着ていただいてます。
But in my place, we do have
Oh, really,
a wonderful
Marcus? That's
model who
cool.
will be
It'd be
showing
cool to look
off
up
this
what it
job
used to look
here.
like, actually.
登場いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's call her out.
Yeah. Come on. That's pretty cool. How do they do this? Like making the weapons and stuff?
いや、さすがでしょう。
That is
Wow,
cool.
impressive.
可愛いの声ありがとうございます。どうですかって見てくださいよ。無理でしょ。
See, this wouldn't be a good look on me.
Where are the butterflies? Damn right. Where's the paint? Throw it in the crowd.
ちょっとコメント会場の一斉に大丈夫似合うよみたいなのやめてもらっていいですか。
Everyone keeps saying, no, it'd be fine, it'll look great, please stop.
こちら新ジョブピクトマンサーのジョブ専用装備をまといイメージキャラクターとして登場していただきました。
So our model here is wearing the job outfit for Pictomancer.
着心地はいかがですか。
How does it feel?
良い。
I'm pretty sure I have that exact same belt that she's wearing
なんか
from
俺
Shein.
の装備もクオリティ高かったけど確かにすごいな。
My gear was also high quality, but man, this is impressive.
ではピクトマンサーのね、紹介が終わるまでちょっとステージ上に一緒にいただきましょう。
If you could stay up here while we finish introducing Pictomancer, that'd be great.
No, actually, I want to get
では
off.
ピクトマンサーの特徴を見ていこうと思います。
I refuse to
So
stand here
let's
the whole
look at
time.
the details of this job.
まずロールに関しては先ほどお伝えした通り遠隔魔法 DPS で装備枠はキャスター枠
She's paid by the hour, £20 an hour.
So this will
Probably
be
more than that, to
ranged
be fair.
magical DPS using the gear of casting.
そして筆という専用の、武器を使います。
And they have a special weapon that is their brush.
McDonald's
コメント配信
is.
そろそろそのコスプレした吉田の腹が見たかったとかそういうのはいいんで
What did you get?
集中して聞いてもらっていい
I
ですか。
got
I
that
see you
new
on the
burger
stream saying you wanted
that
to
wasn't
see
very
my
nice.
midriff. Please stop and pay
forgotten what
attention
it's
now.
called.
こちら太陽クラ
Probably
ス
the
は
Angus
ございません。
something, 'cause it's always
最初から
Angus
ジョブの
something, isn't
状態
it?
で戦えます。
So there is no
It had like
requisite class
peppercorn
for this
sauce in it, and
job.
it
You
was
can
too
just start from
peppery.
the
It made
job
my mouth
itself.
on fire.
そしてスタートの初期レベルは80
Beef
からとな
burger,
っており
yeah.
ます。
Starting level will be 80.
I just wanted to try it, and I got some nuggies.
ジョブクエストの
Which I
開
haven't
始
actually
地は
finished.
グリダニアとなっております。
And the job quest will be beginning in Gridania.
Of course, it couldn't be anywhere else. Gridania is the best place. Also, what race do you play, Charlie?
So long as you
How have I not
completed
asked
the
this yet?
requirements, you will be able to pick up this job right as soon as you get into Dawntrail.
Burger meal and 20 nuggies, of course. The price of them now is disgusting, though.
It's been a long time since we had a job quest start in Gridania.
はい結構特徴的なジョブクエストになっており
You
ま
used
す
to be
の
able
で
to get them for £4. Now it's like £7.
楽しみください。
The job quests themselves are
I
also
sent a
very
pic of her on
unique, so
Discord.
I
Oh,
hope you'll look forward to
yay!
that.
では
Kitty.
続いてバトルの
I'm a
イメージ
Lala,
に行
of
きまし
course.
ょう。
Now let's talk about what they're like in combat.
£1.60 in a corner shop, ridiculous. It's more than that in my corner shop. It's like £2.
筆に魔力を込めて描いたイメージそれを力にして戦うのがピクトマンサー
Aldi
で
is
す
your best friend.
As we mentioned,
2 litre bottle,
the
70p,
Pictomancer
best thing ever.
concentrates aether in their brush to release their power by drawing pictures.
絵画魔法というジャンルの魔法を使います
It is the
I think I
magic
would
of an
definitely try
artist.
this. I don't know about Viper, but I'll definitely try this one.
のピクトマンサーはね相手のモンスター自体の絵を描くっていうジョブだったんですが
The Pictomancer in 6 was drawing just their enemies.
ファイナルファンタジー14では相対する敵に関わりなくさまざまな生物や
Leave it there.
さらには
Yeah.
風景
I don't think I'm going to be one of those people that gets every single job to 90 or 100 it will be now.
Pictomancer can draw creatures, weapons, and even landscapes.
Ashika, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
ピクトマンサー専用のタッチでちょっとね、ドローイングされたような形でかなりね試行錯誤を繰り返して作っています。
Doing good, awesome. How about you? I'm good. I'm excited to see what else gets announced. We've just seen the Pictomancer. I'm assuming you play some 14 yourself.
ためには詠唱時間がありますが、もちろんそれを補う無詠唱魔法とか、アビリティも存在しています。
Of course, in order to create a work of art, it's going to take some time, but to go along with that, you will also have instant cast spells and abilities.
ピクトマンサーは自身が攻撃するだけでなく、パーティーを強化するような魔法も一部持っています。
And the Pictomancer does not simply attack, they also have magic that can buff their party.
That was
サポ
cool.
ートジョブというわけではないので、まあそういったところ結構気にされる方いると思うんですが、サポートジョブというわけではないですが、黒魔同士のような攻撃特化ではないということだけお伝えしておきます。
We wouldn't say it's a full support job if that's what you're thinking, but it is not quite so attack focused as something like Black Mage.
ちなみに普
See, I
段
like that. That's what I
遠隔の
like.
DPS キャスターやってるよっていう方どれぐらいいますか？
The Black Mage life is not for me.
DPS right now.
結構いますね。
Quite a few.
ピクトマンサーはちなみに蘇生魔法は持っておりません。
Pictomancers cannot res you.
Why not?
さあではちょっと頭の中イメージ
They draw you again. It would work. They just draw you back to life with squiggly eyes.
So I think you have a good idea now in your mind of what Pictomancer might be like. So with that, let's take another look at the video.
どうぞ。
Okay. Oh, this just ruins it. With the splashes on the screen, it just makes it feel like nursery. Traumatize us again. Oh, they're ruining it after watching. No, oh man. The Koopo is cool. I should have put my Koopo ears on for this.
はい、ありがとうございます。新ジョブピクトマンサーいかがだった
Standing
で
right
し
in
ょう
front of her,
か。
love. I can't see her. There we go.
How was it?
配信の先にいる光の選手の方からですね、質問が届いておりました。絵が下手な僕でもピクトマンサーになれますかって。
So we have a
Instant cast
question from the
abilities.
chat, asking, okay, even if I am just terrible at art, can I be Pictomancer?
絵が死ぬほど下手な吉田にも使えているので大丈夫だと思います。
I am so bad at art that it is like just so dreadful, and I'm fine, so you'll be fine.
美術1ですって言ってる方いらっしゃいますけど大丈夫です大丈夫です。
It does not require artistic skill.
はい、ではピクトマンサーありがとうございました。
Thank you to our Pictomancer.
さあここでちょっとピクトマンサーに関してですね、ドイツ語のプレイヤーの皆さんに一つお知らせがございます。
Now we do have one announcement about Pictomancer for our players playing in German.
これまでファイナルファンタジー6のオリジナル、それからピクセルリマスタードイツ語版では、ジョブ名をですねこのように表記してました。今パワーポイントに映ってます。
So in FF6, both the original and remaster, Pictomancer had previously been translated as Duplicant.
デュプリカン
Duplicant?
造
Duplicant?
語だと思うんですけど、デュプリケートってちょっと MM 用語だとアイテムが増殖するみたいなのでちょっとうってなるんですけど
Yes, duplicate has a bit of a special meaning in MMOs, you know, dupes of items.
でおそらくですね、まあ、モンスターをコピーするデュプリケートするような多分イメージで当時ドイツ語のジョブ名作られたんだと思います。
But at the time, because the job was in fact duplicating your enemies, that's why they translated it with a name that means duplication.
ただ実際こうピクトマンサーというジョブに関してその敵の姿をコピーするだけではなくていろんな絵を描くっていう遊びをピクトマンサーに作っていこうとするとどうしてもジョブ名とイメージの開きが出てしまうので今回、FF シリーズ全体で協議をしてですね14のドイツ語版では今書かれているようにどちらかというともうピクトマンサーに近い、こちらも造語になりますがジョブ名を作りました。
However, because 14's Pictomancer is focused around creating original works of art, not just duplicating, we thought there would be quite a gap between the name if we use the legacy translation. So therefore, for all of the FFs, we will now be using this new name, Pictomant.
まあ今後また新たな FF シリーズでピクトマンサーが登場する際には
For like 10 minutes. Oh my god, no.
ピクトマントというドイツ語表示を使っていこうと思いますので
Is for the right of succession for a nation over there.
その依頼主となるのが
And the person who has requested our help
こちらのキャラクターです。
is her.
トラル大陸の王女ウクラマトというキャラクターになります。
This character is Wuklamat. She's the daughter of the current ruler of Tural.
なんとなくね、あんまり見たことのない種族にも見えるんですけれど。
I feel like I haven't seen this before.
ミコってだよね、多分ね。
Is it a Mikote? そうですよね。
多分ちょっと体質的にちょっとモフモフしてるミコってだと思います。
I think it's just a really, really fuzzy Mikote. まあそれしかない
Buff
ですよね。
Mikote.
そうですね。まあまあじゃあ気にしないで先進みましょう。
Yeah, you're streaming. Yes, we're reacting to FanFest.
この王位継承レースというのは
We're getting a new job
様々な候補者が入り乱れて
in the next expansion. We're getting a Pictomancer. I don't know if that means anything to you. FF fanboy.
Contestants for the throne.
その王位継承レースの道中ですね、様々な気づきやドラマ
You
が
speak Japanese. They translate it after he's speaking.
There will of course be a lot of revelations and various dramatic turns along the way.
まあその王位継承レースというからには他にも候補者います。
Of course, as a contest, we do need people to compete against.
さらに暁のメンバーがそこにどう関わってい
She
く
does
の
look a
か
bit
それは
hench.
ぜひ皆さんの目でお
I
確
don't
か
know
め
if
くだ
it's just
さ
the
い。
camera angle,
And
but
so I hope you'll look forward to finding out how exactly
She's got
other
hench
scions
shoulders.
play into that competition.
今ご紹介したこの新たな登場人物であるウクラマトなんですがいよいよパッチ 6.55 のメインクエストパート2から登場となります。
As for Wuklamat, who we've introduced today, you will be able to meet her in patch 6.55 part 2.
早速ですね非常にキャラ性強いキャラになってますんでぜひですね皆さんの手で、新しい物語のまさに序章をですね、体験していただければと思います。
She is a very strong character, so
Trailer was
I do look
rushed.
forward to getting to know her.
they look better with in-game
そん
engine.
な気になる、分かったじゃあパッチ 6.55 はいつなのかねと。
Okay, so you're wondering, I'm sure, when is patch 6.55 coming out?
パッ
Yes.
チ 6.55 は1月16日
Oh
公
my
開とな
god,
りま
that's
す。
in like 11
Coming
days.
out on January 16th.
さすがにね来週週明けはすいませんちょっと僕らファンフェスの疲労で倒れているので厳しいのでだから1週明けて、リリースさせていただきます。
9 days. Thank you for doing the maths for me.
After FanFest is over, we are all going to be passed out, so we're taking a week and then releasing.
Yes, I'm gonna have the sub again. Yes, you are. The expansion's not dropping till the summer though. They haven't given a
Also, we
date.
are planning to have a 24-hour maintenance for this patch.
24 hours.
パッチ 6.55 の公開
24
作業に合わ
hours?
せて皆さんの
That's a bit long, innit? What? Everyone, people are gonna have breakdowns over this.
サーバーがたくさん並んでるんですけど、それを最新の機材に全て入れ替えるという作業を同時に行わせていただきます。
This is because we will be replacing the entire Japanese data center infrastructure with newer machines.
Damn, okay. That's fair then. Doing that in a day is actually quite impressive, I guess.
いろんなことまたやりやすくなりますので、それらのメンテナンスとそれから最新機器への入れ替えということを、今回やりますので、すみませんちょっと長時間のメンテナンスになりますが、ご承知おきください。
We're sorry that it's such a long maintenance, but this will contribute to future stability and our ability for the servers to handle things like items and housing, so we ask for your understanding.
はい、では
It's okay, Yoshi, we can forgive you.
舞台となる西方トラル大陸追加情報を、見ていきましょう。
So let's take a look at some new information about Tadal.
Yes, please.
こちら、オールゼアの全体図ですね。
Yoshi is my boyfriend. Someone else in here already claimed him, I'm afraid.
So on the map, you'll see that it is to the west of the three great continents.
Charlie claimed him already.
And on the left is what we've shown you so far.
こちらですね。
You need to tell me your username, by the way, Charlie, because we need to add each other and fucking play.
南北に大きく、大陸が存在していて、今回の舞台となるのは、その南北トラル大陸を股にかける冒険になります。
But Tadal is actually a very massive continent expanding from north to south, and we will be going that full length during our adventure.
なので最新の、14の世界地図はこのようになっております。
I'm so glad I can read this map. I'm so glad I can speak elf.
そしてご紹介してきた今回新たにプレイヤーの皆さん、プレイヤータウンとなるのがトライオラです。
And this is the new player hub that we introduced to the Olal.
このトライオラ自体がこの南北のトラル大陸をつなぐ橋の役目を持っています。
Tuliolo actually functions as a bridge connecting the north and south parts of the continent of Tadal.
It looks so cool.
As you saw in the trailer, there is a literal bridge.
今回の冒険はこのトライオラを中心にトラル大陸の南北をまたいでの大冒険となります。
So the
Give us some
Tuliolo will be the center
perma-houses.
of our adventure. It will span from north to south of Tadal.
I don't know if they'll ever do that. The butterflies are a lie, they are. They're CGI.
ちょっとネタバレで言えないさまざまな出来事により南と北で大きく物語が揺れ動いていくことになります。
There's a degree of unity between the cultures of the two due to certain developments that I will not share here. There will be major story developments in both North and South Tyrol that will change the story significantly. So you can almost think of it as a two-part structure.
もちろん一つの壮大な物語 7.0 自体で、そうなっていますが、内容をねやってみると二部構成に近い、新しい我々のチャレンジにも見えるかもしれません。
Of course, the whole story overall is one unified story, but you may feel like it does have two distinct arcs when you play through it.
では、新たなフィールドを、振り返りと
Oh,
新
more
しい
new
情報を
areas?
ご紹介していこうかなと思います。
So let's both review and take a look at some new
Can you
information
translate?
on field
She's
areas.
translating! Open your
で
ears.
しか出せなかったものをまとめてですね、既存の情報公開した部分動画にして、ダイジェスト動画を作ってきましたので、まずはそれをご覧いただきましょう。
So far, we've only been able to show you a few clips and screenshots, but we've put together all the materials we have so far into a collection that we will show you now.
Yes, show us more.
どうぞ。
Let's go. I like the music. I feel like something like this is perfect for the summer as well because it just looks like summer in the game. It looks sunny. Not like the UK is right now. Dark and dreary. A new GPU. Literally, I'm getting a whole new PC. I'm literally still running a 1070, Marquez. It's actually embarrassing. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, though. Shove it in the cupboard. It looks so cool.
Thank you.
I love this tree. It looks like Fern Gully.
かなり冒険のイメージ多いですね。自然地形そういった数々ご覧いただきました。
So we've taken a look at some natural scenes
Love the
that
meme.
really speak
Simploy
of
told me it
adventure.
wasn't.
ではここからはですね、まあ
I think she said 20 something I needed. Because we're literally in the 40s now. We might even be in the 50s with
But those
graphic
were
cards.
areas you've seen before, so let's look at some
It's
that you
been 7
haven't.
years. It's about time I got a new one. 2060. Yeah, I'm a bit behind.
These are pretty different from what you've seen so far, and for that same reason, we can't tell you a whole lot about them.
その点すいませんご了承ください。
Please understand.
I'm fine for 14 though. I can still play 14 perfect. But
We'll start with a video.
どうぞ。
perfect. 14 is fine, but right now, until they update it, can't say the same for Baldur's Gate. Ooh, we're going all sci-fi. No reaction to this map. I'm confused. Why has the vibe suddenly changed? Why are we in Cyberpunk 2077?
突然の絵代わりに会場騒然としておりますが。
Yeah, so that was a pretty sudden change of visuals there.
こちらの
Was that what it was gonna be?
動画の方では本当オブジェクト全然出せない、ネタバレが強くて出せないんですが、エリアの名前をソリューション9と言います。
We really can't show you a lot of specific objects from this area because it would be spoilers, but we can tell you it's called.
It's gonna be in the game.
こちらのソリューション9も
The new player hub?
プレイヤーの
Shit.
皆さんが滞在する大都市がトライアラだとするとこちら
I need to know why it looks like that.
なってます。
This too will function as a town, much like the player hub of Tuliolal.
I'm sorry, if you go in there dressed as a pictomancer, you're definitely looking homeless.
I will explain it just a little bit.
トライアラとは全く異なる文明によって築かれた
Tiny different civilization.
都市となっています。
So this has been constructed by a totally different civilization than Tuliolal.
まあそんなの見たらわかるよっていう話だと思うんですけど。
I think you can probably tell just by looking.
まあ名前の由来はですね、すみません、いろいろご想像ください。ちょっとだ
To
け
buy the
スクリーンショ
expansion
ッ
and
トもお
play
見
it
せ
out
しま
somewhere
す。
to know why.
But maybe have
Well,
a
of
think
course
about
I'll be
why it might
doing
be called
that.
Solution 9. And we have one more screenshot to show you.
まあもう今まで
That
皆
just
さんが
looks
思い
so
描いてきた
sick.
黄金のレガシーのイメージが
I mean, I'm not a sci-fi. I'm not a sci-fi person,
します。
but that does look pretty
I feel like
sick.
we are loudly destroying any mental image you might have had for Dawn Trail right now.
Yes, yes, you
先ほ
are.
ど言いましたが、オブジェクト等はね、ネタバレが強いので、いろいろちょっと削除したスクリーンショットになってるんですけど、まあ実際にはいろんなオブジェクト存在してます。
Like I said, we can't really show you specific objects in this setting because it would be a spoiler, so we've kind of erased them all, and this is just the background.
I'm so ready for all the people who have dropped the game and who have been shitting on the game, and they're like, oh, I'm bored, I'm shitting on the game, to come running back in the summer. I
But
can't
are these
wait.
buildings? Is this a facility? In
I
any case,
can't
it's quite
wait.
different from what we've seen.
They'll be like, I told you so. It's like nothing to me. Do you not think that looks cool?
施設や設備の多い場所となっています。
But as I mentioned, it will be a player hub, so you can expect a lot of different facilities and features there.
どんな物語になるのか
From El Dorado to Cyberpunk. Apparently we time traveling. I keep thinking I'm gonna sneeze.
X シリーズまでとも異なる雰囲気での冒険、いろいろご想像ください。
But you know, as for what this place actually is, what sort of story will take place here, you'll just have to imagine for yourself something that is quite
It's hard to
different from what
imagine.
we've seen
I've
thus
gone to a
far
whole
up
different
to
universe.
6.9.
I'm the Doctor. I've gone to a whole different moment in time.
And I'll show you one more area now.
Now, this is fucking cool. Do you know what this is giving? This is giving Alice Madness Returns, and I'm here for it. With the train and shit?
And this area is called
Fuck
Heritage
yeah.
Sound.
This looks sick.
もう謎しかないですね、これね。
It's pretty mysterious.
It looks mysterious and gothic, like it's rotting, and it's all like steampunk.
まあしかもこれアートワークですけど、手前と奥とで異なったね文明が混ざってるように見えますが、こちらは一つのエリアの中になってます。
And it certainly looks like the stuff in the foreground and the stuff in the background were constructed by different civilizations, but this is all one area.
異常なほどですね、奥側電気に満たされた地域になってます。
This area is absolutely replete with lightning energy.
ではここからはですね、ちょっともう説明ができないので、スクリーンショットだけちらちらお見せします。
But I can't really give you any more explanation than that, so we'll just take a look at a few more
Imagine
screenshots.
getting to do this for your job, like work on a game and like actually make that. Couldn't be me.
And you'll just have to take this in the spirit of there are a
Right,
variety of
I
areas
saw
coming.
it. It looks cute. Little ducky. Wah.
まあこれまでね、黄金のレガシー自然地形とか荒野ばっかり紹介してきたんですけど、まあこういった地域もあって複数の文化というのが混在しています。
So far we've shown you a lot of fields and natural scenery, but as you can see here, there's also these very unique areas with
That looks like a prison
intermingling.
camp.
なんとなくね、
That looks slightly less inviting.
っぽいイメージにも見えなくもないんですけど、ちょっと違いますね。
It looks a little bit like Garlemald, but not quite.
バレマールだと黒と赤だもんな。
And Garlemald was very black and red.
そして2枚目、奥に見えるのは先ほどのアートにも見えていたタワーなのか何なのか。
In our second screenshot here, in the background, you can see that same thing, whatever it is, a tower maybe?
まあ、こういった地域だとしても人々は、ここでたくましく力強く生きています。これらはダンジョンではなく、プレイヤーの皆さんが冒険するフィールドとなってます。
But even in an area as strange as this, we have people.
I bet they
living their
had an
lives.
easier time.
This is not a
This
dungeon.
expansion when they can start with a blank canvas. Yeah, exactly. Then the possibilities are endless.
I wonder what kind of big fish you can fish up here.
そして最後、こんな場所もありますというのだけお伝えしておきます。
There's also this, and that's all I'll tell you.
Oh shit, it's so cute!
7.0 黄金のレガシー。
Imagine the Lala spinning around on that. Oh my god.
拡張になっています。どんなエリアなのか、何が待っているのか、いろいろご想像していただければ嬉しいです。
But what we've shown you is that Dawn Trail will have a variety of areas and things to experience, so let your imagination run wild.
さあ、ではここエリアの紹介をしましたので、こちら友好部族、この地域に住まう部族たちのおさらいをまずはしていこうと思います。
But now that we've talked about the areas, let's talk about the people who live there who might become your potential allies.
これまでにペルペル族、それからモブリン族を紹介してきました。
We've already introduced the Pelupelu and the Moblins.
もともとですね、この地域巨人族文化も強く根付いており、ウォールゼアとは異なる夜深い族という巨人たちも見受けられます。
So in this area, there is a deep-rooted culture of giants.
Is that
but
gonna
they're
be a
not
mount?
called giants. They are called the Yokhui.
The llama?
バヌバヌ族にも似た姿のちょっとねカラフルな種族ですが、ハヌハヌ族と言います。
We also have these colorful folks who look quite similar to the Vanu Vanu, and indeed they are called the Hanu Hanu.
これプロデューサーレタライブとかでも話すとき吉田滑舌悪いなって言われそう。ハヌハヌ族です。
Yes, so they are called the Hanu Hanu.
そして何よりですね、今回やっぱり注目なのはこちら、さまざまマムージャたち
An
に登
alpaca,
場し
I
てき
can
ま
never
す。
tell the
But
difference.
the most important part of this are the mamulja.
トライオラを収めている相当の2つのね頭を
Oh,
持
look
つ
at him
マム
with
ー
his
ジャ
little Animal
クルージャ
Crossing
ジャ
fruit
を筆
bowl.
頭にですね、数多くのマムージャ族が登場してきます。
The most prominent example is, of course, the current ruler of Tuliolo, the two-headed Gulul Jaja, but there are plenty of other mamulja of all shapes and sizes.
まあここでちょっとスクリーンショットで紹介しているのは、まあその一部になりますが、多様な、部族が登場して物語の中でもその部族同士の多くの価値観というのが、物語上提示されていきます。
That emote has literally been me.
What we're showing you in the screenshot is but a small sampling. In the story, I think you'll find that the mamulja are very diverse, including their perspectives and
Of what your
values.
Minikin Lala will
彼ら
look
と
like.
光の戦士である
What
皆
is
さんが
this?
出会い、どのような冒険の道を進んでいくのか、
Fuck
そして
you,
プレイヤーである皆さん自身が今回の物語からどういったものを感じ考えていただけるのか、僕自身も非常に楽しみにしつつ制作を進めています。
I'm really looking forward to seeing how meeting the mamulja will change your adventure, and also how you specifically will feel about
I
them
look
and
like
what
I'm
you will take from the
thriving,
story.
and I would make a fine batch of fries.
さてさて、じゃあここからはですね、各種システムのアップデート、それからコンテンツについて、お伝えしていきます。
So now let's move on to system updates and more details about the individual content.
現状お伝えできる最新の情報をすべて盛り込んで 7.0 全体をお話ししていこうと思います。そして 7.x シリーズにも触れていきます
So
Highly
we'll
detailed. I know, you can see
giving
my
an overview of
paws.
all of 7.0 as
You
well as
little
7.x,
shit.
Including as much new information as we can share right now.
まあすいません、まずは何度もお伝えして恐縮なんですが、ついに皆さんのレベルキャップが100になります。
Yeah,
As
we
we've said a
already
few
know
times, the
this.
level cap will be raised to 100.
Q14 からやってるよという方どれぐらいいらっしゃいますか？
How many of you have been playing since 1.0?
お、ありがとうござい
Marquez, put your
ま
hand
す。
up.
ありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you.
皆さんとはね、足掛け13年以上の
Why does it look
旅路になりま
empty in
し
there?
た。
Why are they spaced everyone
It's
out
been
like
more
that?
than 13 years together.
That is a long ass time.
うわ、すごいコメントでもたくさんね。
More
声を上げて
grinding.
いただいてます。本当にありがとう
Take
ござ
my
います。
life
皆さんのお
away.
かげでね、
Comment as well.
我々今こんな場所で各章についてお届けできているので。
Oh my
本当
god,
に
you
ありが
can
とう
see
ござい
his
ます。
little thing what tells
Thank
him
you all
what to
so
say.
much. We've gotten to this point because of you.
もちろん、申請スタートのタイミングから始めてくださった方、まあ、最近始めてくださった方も含めて、光の選手の皆さんが
Yoshi's making me feel like I need some bling on my hands.
我々
Look
カ
at
ー
him.
シムの長い旅でもこの10年あったと思うので、その果てにですね、ついにレベルキャップが3桁になると、これ長く続けられないと到達しないので、本当にありがとうございます。
Of course, all of you who joined from 2.0 and those of you who have started playing recently as
Gagsty
well.
does. It's got
equally
full-on knuckle
important.
duster.
We could not have gone on this long, long journey of 10 years without you and reached this milestone of a 3-digit level cap.
さあ、では今日お伝えしたピクトマンサーも含め、7.0 ではバイパーとピクトマンサー2つのジョブが実装となります。
So including Pictomancer that we introduced today, as well as Viper, we will have 2 new jobs in 7.0.
ちょっと質問してみようかな。
So let's
バイ
ask,
パーやるぞっていう方、
who's going to play as Viper?
Not me, girl.
3割4割ぐらい。
Maybe
ありがとうございます。
25-30%? Yeah.
ピクトマンサーやる
Only
わ
30?
Who's going to play Pictomancer?
お多いな。
Wow.
I
there's
wish I
a lot
had a
of you.
glow stick.
いや何言ってんだよ。結局全部やるんだよっていう人。
Who's going to play everything?
当然やろみたいな感じでありがとうございます。
Everyone's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. Thank you.
もう コメントでもそりゃそうだろう。
Of course.
Why do I feel like they went more ham for the London one than they did for this one?
ありがとうございます。
A lot of folks saying, I'm going to do both. I'm going to play them all. Thank you so much.
まあ新勝負だ
It's
け
a
じゃ
shame
な
the
くて
tickets were like £200 because I wanted to
既存上に
go.
関してもでレベルキャップ解放された新たなアクション
Bit disappointing. Yeah, I'm looking at the audience on the stage and I'm like, this looks like you put it together overnight. Like they had all different
Of course, it won't just be our new
presenters and
jobs.
the
With
whole
level cap
stadium
being
was
raised, we will be adding new
packed full of
actions
people.
and updating our previous jobs as well.
he was dressed up.
では
This time he was like, nah, I'll
続い
bun
てバト
this.
ルコンテンツちょっと基礎バトルコンテンツ新情報も含めてですねいろいろお話
It's
しして
in
いこうと
London
思いま
this
す
year. For League of
So let's talk about
Legends,
the core battle
that's cool.
content,
I
including
don't play
some
that
new
game,
info.
but it's still cool.
もうこの辺り今表示されているものは今回もしっかりありますよ
Don't
と
think they
いう
did
ことを
that
お伝
arena
え
is
する
fucking
だけです
huge. Yeah, but it
Of
looks
course, as far as
empty,
everything on this
Marquez.
screen goes, we just
Bun
wanna let you
this.
know that we will, of course, be adding more of
Ota
these.
Arena, that's pretty fucking cool.
もちろん多数の新ダンジョンご用意してあります
And of course, we will be having many new dungeons.
ダンジョンの制作非常に順
I
調
want
に
to see more of that
進んで
one
ま
with the
す
boat. That dungeon
The
with the
progress
boat.
on dungeons is going quite well, actually.
今回はですねその制作が進んでいてストーリーのネタバレに
How often do they do a fan fest? Like every 10 years or something?
ちょっと編集してまとめてまいりましたの
I'm
で
probably going to be in my grave by the time there's another one.
I'd like to show you a video. This is of the dungeons that
It was
we
more
are
tightly packed. I
well,
guess
that
so,
are
yeah,
well
it would have been
underway, and
smaller.
also that will not be spoilers for you.
どうぞ
Yes, this! The boat one! This looks so cool! In Shrek's swamp. Every expansion. Oh, really? Oh, yay, so I'll be able to go to the next one then. I'll start saving up now for my £300 ticket. Do they always do one in the UK? Or do they? Is it like TwitchCon where they change it every time? Free for subs. Can you imagine if I was like, in 3 years' time, I was a big enough streamer of Final Fantasy that they actually got me on the stage like they did this year? With all the streamers playing that game. This might be a foreshadowing. Let's manifest. We've got 3 years to get partner.
This version of the music is just a draft. It's not done
Might have
yet.
just been US and JP previously. Oh damn. We can fly to America, it's fine.
いくつかのダンジョンはですね僕の一時チェック道中チェック完了しているものもちらほら出始めております
But our progress with the dungeons really is proceeding well. I've gotten to the point of my first stage of quality checks on some of them.
続いてちょっと
Threats.
敵側のことを見ていこうと思います
Now it's like to take a look at a few enemies.
Oh shit.
こちらすでにご紹介した
What is that one? What is that green thing? Oh my god! It's on the roids!
言いますね
So we have the ones we've introduced so far, Valigarmanda,
The
Eliminator,
Cactuani
and
to put the
there are also
roids
some
down.
interesting
What is
monsters
that?
outside of the major bosses.
ちょっと筋トレしすぎた感ありますよね
This thing looks like it
Chad
it
Tar.
lifts perhaps
It
too
looks
much.
terrifying, Frost. It looks terrifying.
なんていうんですか筋肉質なサボテンダーに見えるんですけどどうやら名前はバレルテンダーというらしいです
Chad.
So this super buff Sabotender is called the Arrow
Welcome to the
Tender.
stream though. Do you play 14 as well?
してくるイメージしかないですよね
I can't imagine it will do much rather than just
In a previous-
punch the heck
really?
out of you.
まあ
You
NPC
do?
だけで
What
なく
server do you play
こう
on?
した新たな生態
And
系
are you a Lala
という
hater?
のを持つモンスターとの出会いというのも
I have to make sure no one else is going to kick me.
I think it's not just the NPCs in the new environment that are exciting. Part of it is experiencing these unique monsters as well.
そしてもちろん強敵と戦う上でですねコンテンツサポーターに関してもアップデートが行われます
And of course,
NA,
while you're
Crystal,
fighting, you will want
nice.
these
I have an
new
NA
support
character.
updates on your journey.
今回 クルルがピクトマンサーにジョブチェンジしておりましたので、ついにコンテンツサポーターデビューのような気がしております。
Given that Kryle has changed to Pictomancer, I feel like she will be making her duty support debut.
Can't take him or leave him, honestly. Okay, good.
Congratulations, Kryle.
Because everyone else is calling me a rat and trying to kick me all the time.
歌詞が大きな歌詞が1個消せないやつがずっとあるんで。
I have a lot of feelings about Kryle.
歌詞じゃない、仮だった。もうやばいのが1個あるんでね。
Do you know what? I don't even like Kryle that much. I might have just like made myself a bunch of enemies. But I don't. Like, as a character, I wasn't there like, oh my god, I love her. Do you know what I mean? I kick Lala's for good luck. How fucking dare you?
I think you'll find these updates very useful when progressing through the story.
I can tell them what I want because of it. I'll let you off then. At least you're represented. New gear and recipes. Is that a dancer one?
Of course, as it's an expansion, we will have a lot of new gear and recipes.
今回拡張 7.0 で新たに登場する新装備というのは
The feather hat one. What's
第一
that?
グラフィックスアップデートの仕様によって最初から豪華に作られていますので、 7.0 の新装備のクオリティというところにもぜひご注目ください。
So all of the new gear that is implemented in 7.0 will have the graphics update applied to it. So definitely take a look at that quality once you get in game.
では開発中ではありますが、スクリーンショットいくつか持ってきたのでご紹介します。
These are still in development, but we did bring a few screenshots, so let's take a look.
Let's see.
こちら左から召喚士、侍
I like this one with the jacket.
ガンブレーカーとなってます。
This is cool. Thought for the
Right,
hat
so
one.
from
That's what
the
I was
left,
thinking. I was
we
thinking
have
maybe Red
Summoner,
Mage.
Samurai, Sage, and Gunbreaker.
I don't play Gunbreaker. Looks so cool though.
パーツに異なる素材感という、それから質感、シワの入れ方っていうのまで相当
The black
こ
and
だ
the
わっ
red
て作ってま
jacket.
す。
It's a little bit hard to tell from the screenshots, but each element of these outfits, in terms of textures, quality,
coolest
and
outfits.
details, are
I've never
really
really
much
noticed
improved.
actually.
今回は特に布系の質感
I've always just thought it's weird seeing guns in a fantasy game. It always throws me off.
ちょっとご注目いただければと思います。
I think especially the quality of the cloth really stands out.
手に入れた際にはですね、ぜひ
Yeah, the leather does look real.
一段落してからでいいので、じっくりちょっと装備というのも見ていただけると、開発チーム喜ぶと思います。
Of course, over the course of your adventure, once you have time for a break, I hope you'll take a close look at this gear. That would make the devs really happy.
Switching up my samurai to Viper, but seeing as a Sam outfit, I started to rethink it. Look at that! Oh, the second one.
So here we have Machinist, Reaper.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start playing Reaper again. But the Astro one is so cute! Yes! The Reaper and the Astro, I'm here for it. That little Astro is so cute! I'm leveling Astro right now.
これら装備はブラッシュアップ、それから調整というのをリリースギリギリまで、続けていきます。
And we will continue brushing up and improving this gear.
I love how
right
edgy it
until
looks.
release.
I love it.
ジョブ専用装備だけでなく、おしゃれ装備というところにもご注目ください。
Of course, it won't just be job gear. We'll also have plenty of fashionable gear for you as well.
では装備もちらっとね、ご紹介しましたので、次の項目進みたいと思います。
All right, so let's move on.
新たな
Lifestyle content for the cozy gamers.
お話をさせていただいてました。
We have told you that there will be expansive new lifestyle content.
Just gonna replace them with glamour anyway. No, not if they like what that looks like.
ご紹介していきたいと思います。
And finally, our plans have come together, so we do have concept art of that to show you.
こちらです。
Oh, look! That's so cute!
またどこ行くんだよっていう感じなんですけど。
Wow, where are we going now?
We're
ご覧
on the
の通りです
moon.
ね。次なる大規模生活系コンテン
Because
ツ
this
は
planet sucks.
さまざまな惑星に訪れていただきます。
So as perhaps you can guess, the next lifestyle content will take you to various different planets.
一つの星だとね、なんか
I was gonna make a Uranus joke, but you know what? I'm gonna spare you all and not do
っていう
it.
ところも考 えてですね、いろんなシチュエーションの惑星にちょっと行っていただこうかなと思っています。
If it was just one, you wouldn't get much variety in the scenery, so we thought we'd give you a bunch so you could get a sense of progress.
なんかね、西方のトラル大陸で冒険だとか言ってるのに、じゃあちょっとあの星行ってきてもらえるかな
No, the moment
みたい
has
な。
passed.
You're thinking, oh, all right, let me go on an adventure to the continent of Tural, but let me just pop over to this other planet also.
こちらのコンテンツタイトルこのようになっています。
Island Sanctuary, and I've actually just started
The
it.
name of this content will be Cosmic Exploration.
こちらのコンテンツはですね、ソロでもちろん参加することはできますけど、皆さんで力を合わせて発展させていくものにな
Like
ってい
about a
ま
week
す。
ago.
You can, of course, play this
I
content
need to do
solo,
it.
but
It's so
it's
fun,
really
Charlie.
intended for everyone to work together to make progress.
I've been building up
こ
my
の
island.
向かう先エリアっていうのもですね、パッチアップデートが進んでいくことによって
Maybe we'll do some
テ
after
ーマとす
this
る惑星が変わってい
if
き
we've
ま
got
す。
time.
And with each update, the star that you were working on will change.
どんな惑星をこう巡っていくのか、そこでね、どんなドラマが待ち受けているのか。メインクエストとは異なりますが、パッチ 7.X シリーズ順次こう展開されていく、長期間のコンテンツになっていますので、ぜひご注目ください。
It'll be a little bit different than the main scenario, but definitely keep an eye out for this and think about what kind of places
Cosmic
you'll visit and what will
exploration.
happen there.
Imagine if it's like Island Sanctuary, but you get a
セイン
planet
トセイヤの話をしている人が多いですね。
A lot of people
or
talking
like a
about
plot
Saint
on a
Seiya.
planet.
もうコスモって言ったらもう世代によってはすぐそうなっちゃうんですよね。
That would be
To
cool.
most of us, if we say the word Cosmo, we think of Saint Seiya in a certain generation.
さあ燃やしていきましょう。
Let's go.
さらなるこのコンテンツの詳細はですね、今後またプロデューサーレターライブなどで、順次お伝えしていこうと思います。ご期待ください。
We will tell you more about this content in PLLs coming up.
さあ続いてはこちら、新たなアライアンスレイドについ
Makes
て
a
です。
bad garden. I
Next,
don't know.
about our new alliance raid.
There's probably stuff you could
前
do
回こちら
on
です
a
ね、
on a on a
アライアン
planet.
スレイドどうなるかというところは、MMORPG としての大先輩でも
This
あ
is
り、
bright.
上から下で、
Fucking
なん
hell.
と21年を誇るファイナルファンタジー11をテーマにした内容でお届けしてまいります。
So as we've told you before,
Is that
this
FF11?
alliance raid will be based on
I can't read
FF11,
Roman numerals.
who is our great senpai in the field of MMOs, having been running for 21 years now.
今、開発制作を進めるにあたって、
11 I got it right.
いろんなコンセプトア
I'm
ートや
learning.
イメージアートを進めているところなんですが、1枚ちょっとご紹介させていただこうと思います。
We've been progressing on this development, and so we have various concept art, of which we'll show you one today.
これ、ご存知ですよね。
Oh, some of you know.
11を多分やってる方は
Roman numerals, literally. Did you know I never got taught that in school?
こちら
I never got taught how to tell the time either.
Those of you who played FF11 will probably know.
I know how
that
to
this
do that
guy is
now,
called the
but they
Shadow
never taught
Lord.
us how to like learn the time.
他にね、どんなボスとかキャラクターが登場してくるのか、ストーリーはどうなるのか気になる部分多数あるかと思います。
Okay, school
I'm
system,
sure you're very
literally,
interested to
Marquez.
know how he shows up, what other characters you'll see, and what the story is overall.
こちらもですね、プロデューサーレターライブで詳細ね、さらに
I think the reason I learned was I got to year 6 and I was like, Mum, I can't tell the time. And she was like, school didn't teach you how to tell the time. I was like, no. And she taught me.
パッチ 7.0 終わって、こちらまたね注目していただければと思います。
So we will give you more details in future PLLs, but for now, just know that Echoes of Vanadil is coming from 7.1.
I still can't tell the time. It's okay, I'll teach you. I could do it digitally, but I couldn't do it like on a clock.
And we have another new story coming with the 8-man raid.
さあこちらもですね、コンセプトアートが仕上がりましたので、
How to read a did she? That's something that she would argue
We
about.
have a concept art for that as
Was she
well,
doing
so
it
let's
wrong?
start by taking a look.
We're back in Cyberpunk. That looks like a fucking GPU with all the fans on it.
拡張パッケージのねアート
Look at that.
こうかけ離れすぎていて、
I want that as my like computer
really
background.
From our art for the expansion in general.
Apparently all of the UK reads it like her. How does she read
Is this
it?
a GPU or what?
See, I said that. I said it looks like a GPU.
Board in there.
Yeah, that's a computer. It's going to be on XPC. It'd be pretty cool. That looks like some kind of motherboard over
You
there.
all know a lot about this hardware.
一体どこなのかね、そう何なのかさっぱりわかんないと思います。
But what is this?
What time is it
I'm
when
sure
it's
you have
half
absolutely
six?
no idea.
6:30?
皆
Half
さん
six?
グラボっぽ
I
い
say
なって言っ
both
てるや
ways,
つあれ
really.
がレイドの舞台です。
But I
Or
think this looks like
18:30?
a graphics board.
Half past
That
six?
is actually the stage for our raid.
冷却したくなるって言ってる。こちらレイドタイトル決まっておりま
Need to
す。
go stretch, just on the rails. My head hurts. Go stretch. Get a drink.
四天のザ・アルカディアというシリーズが、こちらレイドタイトルとなります。さてどんな物語になるんでしょ
The Arcadion. What sort of story will it be, I wonder?
Oh,
う。
did I do it
こちらも
like
ですね
Sarah
レイド
does?
ならでは
Well, how
多
do
数
you
の
read
新
the
キャラクター
time then?
登場予定となっています。
Of course, there will be
Half six.
myriad new characters coming with
It's
this raid.
5:30
物語は
for
ですね、ファイナルファン
the
タジー
whole
14
world
完全
except
オ
the
リジナル
UK.
ストーリーとして、今制作が進んでおります。
And the story itself will be a complete FF14 original.
もちろんですね、ストーリーを進めていく、まあ、難易度ノーマルと、難易度が高い。
So you do it the 24-hour way, and we do
Of
both.
course, we will have the normal mode for you to enjoy the story, as well as the higher difficulty Savage.
パッチ 7.0 リリースから、まあ、おおよそ1ヶ月ぐらいで、ノーマルとレー式と順次公開
It's
してい
always
く
two,
予定
not
ですので、
past.
ぜひ
I
楽
kind
しみ
of
に
just
お待ち
change
く
it
ださい。
up, to be honest with
We
you.
will be releasing normal and Savage in sequence
I
about
don't have
1
like a
month
specific
after
way of saying it.
まあ同時だとね、焦っちゃうんでね。はい。
If it was at the same time, you'd feel rushed, I think.
さあでは8人レイドご紹介しましたので、
So that is our 8-person raid.
高難易度のレイド大好きだっていう方ってどれぐらいいますか？
And who likes the highest difficulty raids?
ありがとうございます。最近ね、絶言ってる方多いんですよね。
Oh, a lot of people playing
How you read
Ultimate.
a clock? Not like how I read it, but just like what, sometimes I'll say half past, or 6:30, or 1:45, or 6:45. It depends on the context of like when I'm saying it, I guess.
絶も現在企画
Depends who I'm talking to and how stupid they are. Because if I'm doing interviews at work and I'm like, your interview is at this
Planning
time,
and development for this is already moving along.
I'll make sure I write it in the 24 hours version so they don't turn up at 6 a.m. instead of 6 p.m. because people will be that stupid. And do you know what I mean? And I'll put it
As
in
for the
bold
theme,
so they can't be like, when's what time am I meant to? I've literally put it in the first sentence.
ゼノス
Can you tell I'm excited to go back to work tomorrow?
こ
You
ちら
tell
どう
I'm
ですか？
so
この方
excited.
死生獣。ああ、なるほどね。順番に来とるやんと。なるほど、うんうんと言ってますね。死生獣ね。死生獣以外で何かありま
we're
すか？
thinking we're going to go in order of.
Wasn't talking about 24 versus 12. Yeah, I know. But
Eden.
エデンね。
that's what I mean by I kind of change how I say it. It depends like who I'm talking to.
次なる絶コンテンツは希望のそのエデンのとあるストーリーをモチーフとした内容になります。
So part of the story from Eden will be our theme.
こちらのアートを見覚え
Take Me Back to Eden. If you know that album,
I'm sure
then
you
you're a
remember this
real one
art.
in this stream, and you're my new favourite person.
レイドタイトルは絶もう一つの未来という名称になりました。
And so the title will be Futures Rewritten Ultimate.
この名称ですね、パッチ 5.4 のパッチタイトルにもかかってます。イメージアートもその時のものです。
As you know, this is also the name of patch 5.4 and along with its art.
is
今で
pretty.
もですね、非常に人気のあるストーリーとそれからキャラクターたち、ごめん、そちらをそれらをですねモチーフにどんな戦いとかシチュエーションが待っているのか、ぜひですねレイド好きな皆さんお待ちくだ
That
さい。
scratching noise is my cat, by the way. I'm
This
not being
is,
invaded.
even now, a popular story and very popular characters. So please look forward to what we will do with them in this raid.
こちらの絶はですね、パッチ 7.1 でリリース予定となっております。
We are planning to release this ultimate in 7.1.
まあぜひね、
Okay.
ゆっくりかけると嬉しいです。
So we hope you'll take your time with it.
さあ次
He's basically saying, don't finish it in a day.
継続してアップデートしていきますよというお知らせだけしておきます。
Now just showing content updates.
さまざまなコンテンツアップデートをしていきますので、こちら
Blue
We have quite a
Mage,
few things we'll be updating.
まあこれらは
Hildebrand,
X シリーズでも
Deep
順次アップデートしていきますよ
Dungeons, Golden
という
Saucer,
お知らせとして
PvP,
受け取っておいてくださ
new
い。
variant dungeons.
So basically all you need to know is that we will be updating all of these things over the course of 7.x.
カットシーンコストの非常
You
に
might get
高
more
い
mushroom.
某ヒルディブランドさん
Daniel.
のシリーズですけど、開発チームやりたいということなので、ヒルディまた活躍してくれることになりました。はい。
I love how it says
Hildebrand is really
inconceivably
eating up our
further.
budget with his fancy cutscenes, but the development team really wants to do it, so there will be more Hildebrand.
それから PVP のアップデートも本格的に、スタートするのは 7.1 からになります。まあ、7.0 はね、皆さんメインストーリーやジョブのレベルアップで忙しいと思うので、7.1 から、いろんなものがスタートしていくことになります。
Our major PvP updates will be starting from 7.1 because we feel you have plenty to keep you occupied with 7.0.
それからですね、世界中でかな
Field
りお声を
operations
頂戴しているこちらフィールド探索型コンテンツと呼んでいるものをちょっとお知らせしておきます。
And we've received a lot of feedback on this subject, so we want to talk a little bit about new field operations.
一部ですね、インタビュー等ではちょっとお話ししているんですが、パッチ 7.x シリーズではエウレカとかボズヤに続くフィールドをイメージした探索型の新たな大型のコンテンツも今計画中です。
I've mentioned this a bit in interviews, but in 7.x we will be introducing something in the style of Eureka and Bolzia, a new field operation.
I've never done Eureka.
攻略を進めていくタイプの遊びとなるように、現在企画を進めています。
This will be
But I'm
something
always
for a
hearing about
lot
it.
of players to participate in simultaneously in order to clear.
I don't actually fully understand what it is.
So please wait a bit and we'll give you some more information.
いやーでも時代も変わったなと思うんですけど、エウレカを当初ねスタートした時はエウレカの話はもういいよみたいな反応も結構あったんですよ。
Yeah, the times have really changed because I remember when we started with Eureka, everyone was like, "Oh, Eureka."
まあでも諦めずにですね、しっかり遊びのねそういった枠の遊びの一つとして、まあ、アップデートやりきった結果、本当にたくさんの人にね楽しんでいただけるようなシリーズというかコンテンツの形になってきたので、ちょっとね一回お休みしてましたが 7.x シリーズ、次なる探索型作っていきますので、ぜひですね一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。
But we saw it through to the end, and we worked hard to develop the content into something that a lot of people ended up enjoying. And we have taken a break for a while, but it will be back now, and we look forward to developing more similar field operations.
そしてコンテンツに関してなんですが、もう一個お知らせをして終わっていこうかなと思います。
Okay, just one more announcement, content-wise.
Last one.
欧州ファンフェスで
A
お
new
伝え
limited
しました
job.
新たなリミテッドジョブ、まあ、パッチ 7.x シリーズのちょっとね後半で実装とはなりますが、こちらにつ
So
い
it's
てお
going to
話
be
しします
another mage then, isn't it?
So we announced before that we will be having a new limited job released in the latter half of 6.x, 7.x.
ジョブ名だけお伝えしておこうと思います。
Today we will tell you just the name of this job.
Oh, Beastmaster.
魔術使いを実装させていただきます。
That sounds cool.
Beastmaster.
まあリミテッドジョブですので、まあ、ソロでも遊べるし、リミテッドジョブ同士のパーティーでも遊べるような企画というのも今仕様作成進み始めています。
As a limited job, of course, we are proceeding with plans to allow you to play solo or in parties with other limited jobs.
まあ魔術使いという名前ですので、何かしらねこうちょっと収集的な要素も ご用意したいと考えていますので、こちらについてもね、ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半にはなりますが、情報よりアートとかね出していけるようになったら、続報 PLL 等でお伝えしていこうと思います。
As it is Beastmaster, we are thinking of having some kind of collection feature to go with it, obviously. Once we have art and more information, we will share it with you.
はい。さて、新情報、交えながらですね、7.0 とか 7.x シリーズの展開をここまでお伝えしてまいりました。
So that is our updates about 7.0 and 7.x.
第1次、次、グラフィックスアップデートの進捗状況をお伝えしてまいろうと思います。
But I do also want to take a moment to talk about the graphics update and our current
Yes,
progress.
please. I was wondering when we were going to get to
今
that.
回はグラフィックスアップデートもですね、随分大
When is it
詰
gonna
め
be?
になってきました。今バグとひたすら戦っているところです。皆さんのプレイヤーキャラクターどうなっていくのか、その種族がどうなったのか気になっているかと思います。
So it is proceeding quite well, but as a massive update, we're currently contending with bugs. But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
Yes,
皆
please.
さんのお使いのすべての種族についてちょっとお伝えしていこうかなと思います。
Come on, Yoshi, get
So
the
I will
Lalas
now show
out.
you a little bit about each race that you might want to play.
まずこちらヒューランミッドランダー男性からお伝えしていきましょう。
So let's start with a Huron Midlander male.
ここからはですね、皆さん画面を見て左側が、今のグラフィックスの状態、右に新しいバージョングラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、ご理解ください。
So on the left we'll be showing the current or original version, and on the right we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
こちらがヒューラングラフィックスアップデート版だと
Damn,
この
you
ようにな
get
っていま
cheekbones.
す。
So with the update, this hero will look like this.
It looks
ま
very
ずやっぱり髪の
airbrushed.
毛の雰囲気というのが、非常に明確になってテクスチャー解像度
I do think it looks better though, especially the hair.
各ねパーツ高解像度化されてかなりね見栄えするようになったんじゃないかなと思います。
And the
So
colouring.
as you can see, the hair is a lot more clearly defined, and also the texture resolution is significantly improved, and the face looks more natural now.
And the nose
繰
looks
り返
better
し
as
言ってま
well.
すけど、もっとなんかギラギラバキバキにすることもできるんですけど、皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ、種族のイメージっていうのを損なわないようにしっかりアップデ
It
ート
looks
を行って
good.
ます。
Sometimes less is more, so I'm glad they
違いが
didn't go
いまいち
like
わからんっていうのはある意味
ridiculous with it. It looks good.
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters the same. So honestly, if you think, oh, it doesn't look that different, that's kind of a good thing.
さあそれからですね、各種族初期装備種族装備ありますよね。あれも今回すべてグラフィックスアップデート対応しています。
Also, the starting gear for each race will be included in this graphics update as well.
チェックも僕のチェックも終わりましたので、初期装備各種族の種族装備のクオリティアップにもご注目ください。
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
look like a real potato.
続
Shush.
いてヒューランミッドランダー女性です。
Here is the Midlander female.
こちらがですね現行の状態、
Here's the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版となります。
Oh, it looks so much better, doesn't it?
やっぱり髪の毛の質感、それからボリュ
The
ーム表
eyes
現
look like actual eyes. Like before, your eyes kind of looked dead inside. Like you looked a bit voodoo.
As you can see, the hair texture as well as the way that the volume is portrayed are quite different. And also for each race, we've made
Yeah, your
some
hair doesn't look
improvements to the
flat on your
shine.
head anymore.
あとはですね、頬に落ちてる影をちょっと見ていただければいいんですが、かなり自然にセルフシャドウ滑らかに、落ちるようになりました。
And
It
also, if you
really
take a look at the
does.
shadows on her cheeks, you can see that they are much more natural now.
And the smoothing as well.
さあ続いてハイランダー男性です。
Now we have a Highlander male
新しいバージョンがこちら。
with the new version.
筋肉のね凹凸、それに対してのこう影の表現、それから肌ツヤの光沢みたいなところ非常に分かりやすいかと思います。
I think the muscle definition, as well as the shadows that go along with it, and the shine of the skin are very clear here.
まあ今まではね、こうテクスチャ
Still
ー
no
で
eyebrows
とか
for me.
なじませていたみたいな部分がより
You
自
don't
然
need
な形
eyebrows.
になったんじゃないかなと思います。
Yes, before we sort of had a mishmash of textures looking there, but it's a lot smoother now.
さあでは続いてハイランダー女性見てみましょう。
And now for a Highlander female.
こちらが現行の状態。
Original
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版となってい
and
ます。
updated.
まあ目鼻立ちっていうのがまあ非常に
I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like she looks older now.
かなり自然になったんじゃ
It
ない
might
か
be
な
the white hair.
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
あとはこう目元の精悍さみたいなところよりはっきりしましたので、やっぱり目元のキャラメイクっていうのは今回どの種族もかなり幅が広がったと思います。
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined,
Yeah,
so
she's
that will allow
frowning
you
more.
to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン男性です。
Take a look at the Ellison male
こちらがグラフィックスアップデート版。
and the updated
My
version.
husband will be in HD.
まあやっぱり目を引くのはね、髪の毛の詳細、それから耳の表現の自然さなんかっていうところが結構こだわりポイントですね。
What I would notice most about this is obviously the
The
details
mouth
of the hair, as well as the
looks less
characteristic
grumpy.
ears.
まああとこの頬骨のあたりの特徴というのも、まあ結構ちょっとポリゴンが露出したような状態だったのが吸盤なんですけど、今回骨格表現が非常に滑らかになったんじゃない
Yuri's
か
getting
なと
removed from the game.
思います。
Excuse me. No, don't lie to me like that. You can't be doing that to me. Don't lie to me like that. My husband ain't going nowhere.
まあちょっとね若返って見えるかもしれません。
He might look a bit younger and fresher than before.
続いてはエレゼン女性。こちらが現行
Good
となります。
lord, that did
Here's
not
the
look good,
original
did
for
it?
an Ellison female,
そして
Jesus.
アップデートされた
Oh, that's so
エレゼン
much
女性
better.
こういった形です。
and the updated version.
まあもう特にね全体的にやっぱりポリゴンの
The first one is giving like
表示数と
RuneScape
いうのが
original.
増えたことによって滑らかになってこれまで以上にですねイメージを保ちつつ14ならではのリアルさみたいなところにちょっと近づけられたんじゃないかと思います。
So with the increased poly count, I think it's become a lot more natural, and it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps realism in an FF14 sense.
あとは額のあたりのやっぱりこうセルフシャドウですね。自分の髪の毛が自分に落ちるこうセルフシャドウがちょっとねこう処理がしきれない状態でちょっと浮いて見えるんですけど、この影のセルフシャドウのあたりもかなり自然になったんじゃないかなと思います。
Previously, the shadow with the bangs was not very natural, but now it is much improved.
あとはこれちょっと素材感の話が分かりやすいんですけど、種族装備のこの首元のレザーをちょっと見ていただくとめちゃめちゃその
And the leather she's wearing actually looks like
革
leather.
の模様が表面体表がちゃんと書き込まれているというか見えるかと思います。
You can also see, if you look at the collar of her gear, you can see the improvement to the material quality of the leather.
これはグラフィックスアップデートされている装備にはやっぱ革の表現もこれ一つじゃないので、同じ革だとしてもいろんな革の表現今回出てきますので、革や布その素材感ぜひ注目してみてください。
With this update, it's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray, and cloth as well. So definitely take a close look.
では続いて、元からイ
Cat
ケメンの
boys?
代名詞であるミコテ男性です。
So these are our classic pretty boys, the male Mikote.
もういいんじゃないかな彼は。
It's pretty good looking already.
こちらがアップデート版となります。
This is the updated version.
まあやっぱり唇のツヤとかですね、髪の毛のこうふんわりした雰囲気、目元のこういうシャープさっていうところがより
Zoomies
皆さんね調整していきやすくなったんじゃないかなと思います。
But the lip shine,
Original
the
looks
hair,
better.
sort of
Definitely
fluffy
not.
texture, and the sharpness around the eyes are all improved with this new version.
ラハがさらにイケメンになってしまうなこれ。
I think Graha's going to be even more of a hottie now.
No, Graha's just not hot in the first place. Don't lie.
Let's take a look at the Mikote female.
はい、こちらが現行版と
Why does this one look like a child?
This is the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版です。
That looks so much better.
この肌の褐色っていう表現もですね、単なるこれまではちょっと色の調整みたいな形だったんですが、よりこうやって
The eyebrows, because the eyebrows on that one, the first one, look scratchy.
本当に潰れてしまってたんですけど、暗いところでも褐色の肌を使っている場合に色が潰れなくなって、しっかりこう肌の特徴っていうのが今回出せるようになりました。
Right, so with dark skin, previously we only had the ability to sort of change the color of your skin, but now we have this improved shine and depth, so that even if your character is in a dark environment, you will still be able to see the features of your skin.
特に面白いのが東京ドームのバックスクリーンの並んでる映像を見ると、同じライティング環境下なんですけど、もう全然やっぱり鮮明さが右と左で違うのがね、あそこ分かりやすいなと思います。
Yeah, if you look at the screen on the back here, we have it's the same lighting. Really.
Wow, you want to live on the edge saying Graha isn't hot. Don't let the fangirls say you. They're crazy. I said what I said.
Continuing on to a Rogan.
He's not hot to me.
そしてこちらがグラフィックスアップデート版。
This is the
Look
updated
at the
version.
plasters.
もう純粋に全部パワーアップみたいな感じになってます。
I just feel like generally we have powered him up.
やっぱ元々の
He looks like he's been taking his vitamins
凹
now.
凸表現というのがルガに影響が大きい種族なんですが、
He's been doing his skincare
それぞれがで
routine.
すね、自然に馴染むようになったんではないかなと思います。
In general, all of the limitations we had before had a really significant effect on Rugen and faces in particular, but I think that the update has really improved them.
僕のフレンドにもね、やっぱルガにすごいこだわって使ってる方いるんですけど、さらにね、そのフレンドがどういったこう調整してくるのか、ちょっと個人的に楽しみだったりします。
I have a friend who is really obsessed with Rugen, so I look forward to seeing how he will adjust his character in light of these updates.
はい、では続いてルガディン女性行きましょう。
She looks
Let's
ill.
take a look at a female Rugen.
こちらが現状の状態です。
This is current.
そしてアップデートによりこういった形となります。
No, she looks less
あ
ill.
ら、ありがとうございます。大きな拍手をいただいてます。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
ルガディン女性やっぱりこう男性と同様にですね、各
I mean, she has
パーツ
eyebrows
制約の
now.
非常に多い状態でこれまでね、開発されていた状態でした。
So similar to the males,
Much better
each
PC.
part
We were
of the
talking
female
about this
face
earlier.
was really affected by the
They've
limitations we had.
the basic requirements for the game now. You're going to have a 2060 to play the game, and that's why I was saying I hope it doesn't come out before June because I can't get a new PC before then.
顔全体馴染むようになったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
But because we've been able to improve each part, they now blend together better. It looks less like they're just sort of a bunch of objects and shapes assembled.
あとはこう肌の
It's for
表現
max
とか
settings, not
そう
minimum. Oh, okay.
そうにライトが
So,
当たった
but this
時
is
の
the thing. I want my game to, I want to be able to see the graphical update, which probably means playing it on max.
Also, the skin.
So I can't
overall,
even run
how
it then.
looks, sort of
You
the-
could
the
probably
clarity
run
of
the game,
skin
but
is also improved.
just not on
だんだん化
max,
粧品のアピールしてるような気分にな
so
って
that you probably wouldn't see much of this
I
difference.
feel like a makeup commercial right now.
続いてララフェルです。
Lalas!
Next,
Left the best till
Wildflower
last.
こちらがアップデート版。
and updated.
もうね、
The eyes
違い
look
が
way
わから
better.
ないぐらいこだわってアップ
The
デー
hair
トしま
kind
し
of.
So
No,
we
it does
actually
look
tried so
different.
hard to update this that we maybe can't tell the difference.
た。髪はね、わかりやすいアップデートなんですけど、瞳とか肌とか。
It does look very
顔もね
similar though.
見てください。
The hair is probably the easiest to tell the difference, but the skin and eyes have also been improved as well.
とに
Yeah,
か
the
く
eyes
ララフェ
definitely
ルの
have.
男性女性に関しては
You can't really update their mouth because they don't really have one.
全く変わってないじゃん。でもよく見たらすげえみたいなとこ
But the
ろにめ
eyes,
ちゃ
like
く
the
ちゃ
shape
こ
of
だ
the
わりま
ears
し
as
たん
well
で
looks better, like the inner ear.
We tried really hard
Looks
to
much
maintain
better.
the image we had of Lalafels while still making the individual
And the
improvements.
scarf.
可愛らしい
Actually has a
お人形
texture
のような
now.
ね雰囲気っていうのは維持しつつですね、まぶたのポリゴン
And the leather.
まぶたの上にある丸みとかですね、 より自然にしてですね、頬のラインはよりちょっと丸くね綺麗に出るようにかなり細かく調整してます。3回ぐらいリテイクしたはずなので。
So while maintaining this sort of cute and doll-like appearance of the Lalafels, we did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out the face a bit better. Honestly, it took 3 separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
Yes, you must get the Lalas perfect. 50 tries if necessary.
見てください。これまでのこちらもね、素材に比べて素材の質感までこう表現されてる。さっきはね革でしたけど、こちら布で確認できるかと思います。
If you take a look at the gear here, you can see that the cloth, similar to the leather from earlier, is much improved.
はい、では続いて、ララフェル女性いきましょう。
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell female.
Wasn't their party? No, it was. They said they tried it 3 times.
It's been updated like this.
ララフェル女性もですね、やっぱり先ほどお伝えした通り、男性と同じように
Look at her little hairline, little individual hairs.
さを残したまま、さらに細かくキャラメイク調整できるように、不審してます。
As with the Lalafell males, we wanted to prioritize making them look more natural while still keeping them very cute and lovable. And we think we've opened up a lot more possibilities for more delicate character creation now.
まあ特に今回ね、サンプルとして褐色の肌にしてきましたけど、よりこう顔の滑らかさが分かりやすいはずなので、もう比べたら一目瞭然、どれだけやっぱり動かした時に自然に見えるかっていうところをこだわって
Cute and lovable.
ラルフェル使ってる人多分
Just like me.
So with the dark skin, I think it's pretty obvious the quality of the skin on the face and the depth of the structure there. Do we have a lot of Lalafells here?
Yes.
Some, there's some. Oh, there's quite a bit.
Yep, of course there's quite a bit. Best race in the game. Lala Master Race. Let's go. I still want to kick it. I'll kick you. I'll take you out of the kneecaps. Oh, I forgot about these guys.
An aura male.
The auras.
And here's the
The tusks look better, don't they?
まあ肌の質感表現っていうのはめちゃくちゃ分かりやすいですし、まあそれから角とか鱗っていうものに関しては皆さんのね、これまで公開してきたもののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調整を続けております。
So as you can see, the texture of the dark skin is improved, and also we've been taking on board your feedback from what we showed previously, and we are continuing to improve the horn and scales.
It looks a lot better.
より精悍さが増してですね、角とか鱗部分は本当にねテクスチャー解像度がアップしたものがねかなり効果的に効いてるんじゃないかなと思います。
I think the texture, the improved textures, really help out with the horns and scales.
これで
For that one, do you? Do you not think that tusk from before looks absolutely
I hope a
ridiculous?
certain man can find his Nama now that he's graphically improved.
続いてアウラ女性いきましょう。
It's all blurry and
Aura
shit.
female now.
こちらが現行版です。
It's the original.
Looks more detailed. Have you got your contacts in?
And the update.
Look at that. That's way better.
アウラ滑らかなね肌の雰囲気持ってたんですが、それをより滑らかに表現して鮮明でまあ美しくっていうところがポイントです。
Though her
So
chin
the
does
Aura
look a bit
females
weird.
already had quite a smooth and delicate appearance, but
Less
we think
glowy.
we've been able to improve that even still.
特にアウラ
I
は
think
です
because
ね
they've tried to make them look more realistic.
専用のシェー
They
ダー
look
と
like
呼ばれて
actual eyes now. They don't look like
専用の
robots.
目の交際だけに取り入れてますので、これまでのような雰囲気を再現することもできますし、今回のように、ね、
They look kind of dead
人目をより
inside
明確に
before.
際立たせるっていうことも可能になってます。
It's supposed to
We've
be
used some
realistic.
special shaders for the eyes, so while you can
I think I
still
like the
get
new eyes
that
more.
look that you're used to, you can also get something slightly more defined in the eyes, like on the updated version example here.
もちろんですね、アウラを使ってらっしゃる方でですね、いやいや正気のないこう瞳というかね、あれが好きなんだよっていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Because we are aware that among the Aura players, some of you really like that currently dead and soulless eye look that they have.
See, he says you can keep it if you want to still look dead inside. Such a doomer.
If you adjust your parameters correctly, you can still get that, so just give it a go.
There you go, you can keep your dead eyes if you want to.
And in general, with all of the races, please look forward to adjusting your character to your preference.
でそこでキャラメイクなんですけど、まあいじりたいですよね、皆さんね、キャラクターね。
You want to get into character creation, don't you now?
ちょっと今条件はまだ精査中ですが、プレイヤーの皆さんにですね、幻想薬一つプレゼントさせていただこうと思ってます。
We're still working out the details, but I do want to give every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
まあやっぱりね、グラフィックスアップ
フリーファンタジア
クオリティ高くなるよとは言っても、やっぱり皆さんのキャラメイクそれぞれのこの数値が今のアップデートされたバージョンと噛み合うとは限らないので、よりですね、皆さんのキャラクターグレードアップさせていただくためにも幻想薬お配りしようかなと思いますので、ぜひですね、それを使ってこだわりのね、さらに高品質な、皆さんのキャラクター作ってみてください。
Obviously, even though the update will overall raise the quality, there's still the possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
Audience clap. That's good. It means it sounds real.
Next we have
It was your one.
こちらがアップデートバージョンです。
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first one where I feel like it looked better before.
大きな恩恵はファーシェーダーと呼ばれるもう毛並み専用の、さっきアウラはね目でしたけど、今回ファーシ
I
ェー
feel
ダー
like
と呼ば
the
れる
texture on the fur on the face looked better before, but the hair on the new one looks better.
これが一番大きいです。
And the beard looks better now. I mean, on the new one.
For the Hrothgar, we have distinctive fur shaders that will make their fur more realistic.
But I feel like now it looks dulled. Like the colour looks dulled.
It's better if you can sort of see it for yourself.
はい、続いてビエラ男性です。
Bunny
Now
boys.
Viera male.
もともとね完成度高いんですよね、やっぱり。
I mean, already he looks pretty good.
アップデートです。
And the updated version.
HD bunny boys.
The
nose looks so much better now because the nose looked silly before. I might have to make a bunny girl character. I've been wanting to for ages. Usually when they go for realism games it looks less nice. Yeah, sometimes you kind of got to get a balance between like realism and, you know, that kind of like video game cartoony vibe.
ぜひ理想のビエラ男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural, and also the distinctive features of the Viera are much easier to draw out now. So
yeah,
please do go in and
the nose looked squished before.
では続いてビエラ女性です。
And now we have a Viera female as well.
こちら現行の状態。
That's the original.
こちらがアップデートバージョンです。
And the updated.
これだけ、黒いね、かなり濃い色。まあよりダーク寄りのカラーを使っても今回のね全体的なシェード変えられるようになってます。
She looks more glossy.
So as you can see, she's quite dark-skinned, and our new shaders can handle that level of dark skin.
正直14このぐらいの暗さの肌とかテクスチャーが一番実は苦手で。影に入ると全部質感潰れてしまって凹凸も分からなくなるっていうのが非常に開発しづらかったんですけど、
I can't wear foundation, it just gives me spots.
Honestly, historically 14 has been pretty bad in terms of displaying this type of dark skin. You enter a shadowy area and it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our new shaders, that will not be an issue.
この状態でも影による陰影
Improvement, we love to see it.
And even with the already dark skin, you can see the effects of lighting and shadow are very natural and look good.
What was that?
グラフィックスアップデートのさらに続き、
Is it gonna show armor now?
EV になるというお話です。
And now also with the graphics update, we will talk a little bit about our 2-die channels.
ちょっとサンプルいくつか持ってきましたので見ていこうかと思います。
I've brought some sample images, so let's take a look.
これがですね現状の状態。次がまあ今まで染色、まあこのねナイトの専用装備だと、
Changes the
布の
headband.
部分、マントとね布の部分が染色可能でした。
So on the left we have the original, and then in the middle we have the 1-die channel die affecting the cape.
でこれがですね今回鈍い染色可能
And
に
then
な
I'm
るの
assuming you
で、
can dye the whole
こう
thing.
いったことがね
Oh
可能になり
shit!
ます。
But now you will have 2-die channels to be able to create something like this.
まあ
Yes.
鎧本体のカラーがね調整できるようになります。
Which
I'm
allows
here
you to
for
color
it.
the armor as well.
続いて、
Clappity clap clap.
こちらも見てみましょう。まあこちらがですね今オリジナルの状態。
So this is the original status of this gear.
That gear
今
looks
まで
so
の
cool.
染色ですね、皮の部分黒にできてた、わかりますね。
Minus the
And with our
hat.
current dye capabilities, you can change just the leather color.
まあそれ以外のね布部分っていうのは染色できなくて白に
Make
固
in
定
Mod
されてま
Store.
した。
It's not
However,
the
the
color.
clothing itself
It's
would always
what
remain
it's
white.
what parts of it you can dye. So
So
before you could only do it the first way, and now you can do multiple
But
colors
now you can dye both.
and have the black and the red, not just all black.
カラーのなんだろうこう色変化が分かりやすくしてるのでなんか吉田センスねえなとか思わないでくださいね。
Which is cool.
So yes, I think you can see the contrast
Just
now.
got
And you
pure-
might be
I
able
don't
to
know
judge
why you
me
did
for my
that.
color choices.
さあ続いても、こちらがオリジナル装備。
I would have just had
Here's
off-white.
the original for a different piece of
It
gear.
looks basically the same.
続いてこちらがね今まで通り、服の部分ですね、布の部分染色できてました。
It feels so
How it
weird
looks to
seeing the
dye it
characters
right
in like
now,
such
just
high
dyeing the
quality,
cloth bit.
like the models.
そして今回、染色が2分になるのでこういったカラーの変更が可
It
能
was
で
the
す。
only
In
way.
the future, this is what it will look like with 2-die channels.
ただやっぱり
Nice.
皮全体、皮の部分はですねやっぱりこう装備のデータって細かくなっていて同じ皮に見えるんですけどこの中央の胸の部分っていうのは全く素材の違うパーツで作られているので
It's because it doesn't look that different, but and there's a lot going on with this, with the colours. It's already got kind of loads of colours on it, so
すいませんうちのキャラクターチームのセンスを信じてやってください。
So the reason that the entire leather is not dyed is actually because the middle piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it, and this is a limitation that we will still have when creating these new gears with the 2-die channels. So you'll just have to sort of trust in the aesthetic sense of our design team to make sure that the right parts are being dyed.
まあ全てのね細かい部位にやっぱり対応できているわけではないので、まあできる限りですね皆さんがおしゃれしやすく同一素材の面積が多いところをとにかくちゃんと染色できるように今全ての装備に手を入れてますので、少々お待ちください。
But even though we can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit, we are doing our best to make
UCP,
sure
my
that
G.
we
I
are
thought it was your
giving you
husband.
the best
I love
options
how even his
possible
shoes
to
look like they
customize
could
your
be in the
gear
game.
as much as possible and, with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we are working hard on it, and we thank you for your patience.
He's looking at his watch like, am I done yet? I want his outfit. He looks cool. His top actually says Final Fantasy 14 on it, and there's a black one.
実際実機でねこう光を当てて動かしたりしながらまたお伝えしていこうと思いますのでぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
I want his rings as well. He's a fashion icon, Yoshi P.
That is all we have to share about the graphics update for today, but I will be giving ongoing updates up to the release of Dawn Trail in PLLs and such, so please keep an eye out for that.
すいませんちょっと水もらえないですか？
Can I get some water, please?
今水が用意され
Oh,
てない。
bless him.
ありがとうございます。
I'm parched.
さすがに口カラッカラ。
Can I stop talking yet?
Unfortunately, if you stand up here for this long, your throat will get dry.
Get me out of here.
うまい。
Amazing.
よいしょ。さあ、では続いて、各種お知らせに入っていこうかと思います。
Additional updates.
All right, so let's move on to some more additional updates.
で、ここからはですね、この 7.0 黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、行われることをちょっとご紹介していきます。
These updates will pertain to the time period before Dawn Trail's release.
さあ、まず、
Okay.
動作環境の変更がグラフィックスアップデートによって
Oh God, here we go.
行われます。
I'm gonna pause this real quick. So minimum. Is this now? Because 970, that must be now. But then that's one lower than mine, because mine's a 1070. I'm safe then. Yeah, and yeah, this is the new one. And then to so minimum and recommended is a 2060. 16 gigabytes RAM, i7. Okay, that's not too bad then.
We'll be having our updated...
Let me check. I don't... You have a 1080, don't you? So yours is like one up from mine. But this is a 2060. We're still on the 10 series. You do realise they're like on the 40 series now. We're so behind.
system requirements.
すでにねお知らせさせていただいてます
And that's for 720p, not 1080 as well. So you'd have to pay in 720.
But if you have not yet taken a look at them, please do and make sure that your system is up to spec.
PC 環境でプレイされてる方
Take
で
notes.
やべえまだ準備できてないっていう方
Hopefully I'll have a new PC by then.
Anyone playing on PC who just realized that they had not yet updated how they needed to?
あら結構いらっしゃいますねまだ
It is
まだ
I.
結構いらっしゃいますあまだ結構いらっしゃいますね向こうもだ
I'm glad I'm not the only
なる
one.
ほど結構いらっしゃいますね
I'm glad they told us that because that's
日本
important.
のファンフェスティバルではですね
RTX.
各種
You've got a 2060. You're fine
デ
then.
バイスメーカーの皆さんが協賛してくださっており協賛ブース展開もございます
That's exactly what you need to play on
まだです
Max.
ねグラフィックスアップデートに備えていらっしゃらない方はですね
GTX not.
ぜひ協賛ブースの方にお立ち寄りいただいてで
Is
す
yours
ね
AMD?
PC
What is
の買い替えなど
RTX?
デバイスの買い替えなどご検討いただけると
I
大変
thought
嬉しく
RTX
思いま
was
す
still Nvidia.
Fortunately, we've partnered with several PC
Oh, yeah, like,
and
you're
device
fine then.
makers today.
That's
And they
Nvidia,
have a
I'm pretty
special
sure.
booth set up so you can look at the equipment. So if you're not yet updated, maybe take a look over there and consider what upgrades you need.
I don't know the difference, to be
では
honest.
続いてまあすでに
You have to Google.
お知らせなども
Expanded
していますが
free trial?
フリートライアル拡大しております
As we mentioned previously, we have also expanded the free trial.
すでにねパッチ 6.5
Have you played the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 14?
4.X シリーズへと拡大しています
We have expanded the free trial through 4.X.
RTX is better than GTX.
まだ
Why?
ですね14の世界に取り
What's
込
the
んでいらっしゃらない
difference?
お友達とかねご家族とか興味持ってるよみたいな方を、見つけた時にはですねぜひフリートライアルから若葉をこうバッて植え付けて、参加させていただけると嬉しいです
So if you have any friends or family or you just run into someone who's like, I was considering playing, please foist this upon them as much as you can.
I did.
続いて Xbox
I do, every day.
Xbox One リリース
And it's coming to Xbox, not that I have an Xbox, but you know.
As far as Xbox goes, we will be beginning the open beta test in February.
Just much better with everything.
2月21日頃ちょっとまだその前後数日ずれる可能性があるんですけど2月21日頃
Why do they why don't they just do the RTX ones? Why do they do the GTX
Our
ones then?
current plan is to begin the open beta around the 21st. Plans could still change a few days in either direction, but that's what we're aiming for.
At least you can play it though. You're fine.
上でですねこの OBT から新たな冒険 7.0 を備えるためにもね冒険スタートしていただけると嬉しい
To
です
scam
I really
people.
hope that a lot of Xbox players will get started right from beta and join us in 14.
Xbox ゲーマーの皆さんとですね、光の戦士としてオールゼアでお会いできるのを楽しみにしております
And I look forward to meeting a lot of Xbox players as Warriors of Light in game.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this game was already on
そして
Xbox.
続いては こちら新たなるクロスオーバークエストファイナルファンタジー16、の旅路、
Oh, bring it to PC, come on.
マスアップしております。
And we are continuing our development of this new crossover.
Yeah,
with
14's coming to
Ffxiv.
Xbox.
こちらリリース4月上旬公開
But playing on
予定と
controller
さ
is
せていただき
horrible
ます。
anyway. I have tried, I just
So
can't
this
do
will be
it.
released in early April.
まあ 7.0 への期待感がガーッと上がっていく
Crossover quest
ちょ
line
っと前ぐらいに出していこうかなと思いますので。
Transfer, I don't think it, you know, I think you have to buy the game again.
多数の
That's what PS4 players had to do.
So we are planning
You
to
can-
release
you
this
can-
just before the.
You can log into your account, but you have to buy the game again. You can't like just get it on Xbox because you've bought it on PC. You'd have to buy all the expansions again. There'll probably be like a complete edition, and then log in to your account.
The hype peaks for Dawn Trail.
But
and as
if the I was going to say if the free trial goes to Stormblood, you might be able to perp install Stormblood, but then if I don't think that would work if you've already bought the game on your account. So no, ignore me. I'm being silly.
previously, we do have quite a nice variety of rewards for those who complete it.
またファイナルファンタジー16はですね、先日 DLC
PC
第1弾も、
PC
リリースしてですね、
I'm not buying a
拡大中
PS5.
です。
So, and also we have released our first DLC for 16, you might be aware.
ファイナルファンタジー14 7.0 を待つ間にファイナルファンタジー16のプレイもぜひよろしくお願いしますと、ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田さんから、伝言を預かっております。
And I happen to have a message from the producer of FF16, someone named Mr. Yoshida.
What?
who
Which
says that,
FF game
while
is the
you're
one
waiting
with the
for Dawn
car?
Trail, you should give 16 a try.
すでにプレイしてくださった皆さんも DLC 含めよろしくお願いしますと
I wanna play that one.
伝えてくれと申し使っております。はい。
And also to those of you who are already playing 16, please check out the
15.
DLC.
I want to
and
play
thank
that
you
one.
very much.
Is that the one? Is his name Noctis?
さ
Or
あ
am I making that up?
なんとか
I wonder how much that is on Steam. It's the worst one. I know everyone keeps saying that, and I'm like, maybe I'll like it.
気がするので、さあファンフェス始めましょうか。
We're ending right on time. おい、待て待て、吉田さん。何か
何かね？
忘れてませんか？
忘れてる？何か？
Am I forgetting something?
ロス？
You need a super good PC, but it's old.
Something froth?
Even I can't really, but it's old.
ウクラマトの？
Wukuramato, yes.
ああ、
Yes, yes.
そうだった。そう、ニコってだと思ってたんですよ。
But I totally thought Wukumat was the Mikote.
ご覧いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's look.
Insane because it's Final Fantasy. The hench. Mikote. Look at them shoulders. She's been in the gym. Yeah, because it's an MMO. If it wasn't an MMO, it'd be way better. They look like the ones, like the panthers in... What are they called in ESO? The cats? I've forgotten what they're called. Right at the end. Hello, Symboloid. The kitties, they're a race in ESO as well, and they look like them. The female ones. I will not be changing to a kitty.
ありがとうございます。
Rothgar, not
お待たせいた
Mikoto.
しました。
I said
レガシーでは残る最後の種族であるロスガルの女性をプレイヤーキャラクターとして実装させていただきます。
Thank you. After a long wait, we will finally be implementing the last race, female Hrothgar.
Female furries.
デザイン候補の中からできる限り、ストレートな解釈というのを心がけて 強くてしなやかな体育を持つ種族として、今回デザインしてきました。
We did our best to straightforwardly make these as sleek and strong looking as possible.
They look like bodybuilders.
設定ですが、
It makes sense though, because the other cat ones are quite feminine and small, you know.
もともとイルサバード大陸に出自を持ってます。
As you know, what we have for the Hrothgar currently is that they hail from Ilsabard.
比較的ね出生率、設定もう出ているのでこれまでもお伝えしてきたんですが、女性の出生比率が少ない種族ですが、優れた指導者とか傑物をね輩出しています。
So you will be aware of this from the setting we have in game already, but female Hrothgar are typically rare, but they do have surpassing leadership qualities.
今回の物語に登場するトラル大陸ではですね、ヤクテル樹海が今回本拠地のような形で登場してきます。
As far as Tural goes, they have a home in Yaktel.
彼女らとの出会いというのにもぜひご期待ください。
So please look forward to meeting them.
もちろんね、プレイヤーの皆さんがキャラクター
I
と
way
して
prefer Hrothgars, the Khajiits. That's what they're called, the
And
Khajiits.
of course, you will be able to play
Don't
as
have
them.
curves, that's true. They do literally just look like cats.
大変なので最後にしたい。
Those emotes are adorable, by the way. Absolutely adorable.
Making a new race is really hard, and I have continually said throughout these 10 years that this will be the last one.
Oh, really?
これでプレイヤー種族の追加を最後にしたいと考えておりますが、どうなるかは分かりません。皆さん次第です。
And I'd like to say this will be the last one, but perhaps I can't.
Fair.
It depends on you.
はい、先ほどね冒頭ご紹介した新キャラクターウクラマともロスガル女性です。ぜひですね、
They're gonna make it an animal. Are they
非常に魅力的な
actually?
キャラクターになっていますのでご注目ください。
Of course,
Where's the
our
receipts
Ruklamat
for
that we
this?
introduced earlier is also a female Hrothgar, and she's really a lovely character. So look forward to meeting her.
さあ、これでようやく、忘れ物も皆さんにお伝えしましたので、基調講演も終わりにしていこうと思います。
Okay, and now with that, we are finally done with the keynote.
では最後こちらを紹介して締めにしたいと思います。
But at the very end, I would like to show you one more quick thing.
Ooh.
はい、こちら吉田明子さん書き下ろしのアートとともに基調講演締めたいと思います。
So with this art from Yoshida Akihiko, we will end the keynote. Thank you.
というわけで黄金のレガシーちゃんと出します。2024年に出します。発売となります。
Another MMO, they just started a new story for the next 10 years. I don't know if they'll start a whole new MMO, but I haven't been playing this game like everyone else has, like all the Final Fantasies, so I feel like I can't be an expert on that. He drew that with his own blood?
And we will get the information on when the pre-order date is, as well as all of the collector's information and special bonuses as soon as we can.
こちらのアートね、見たことないキャラクターがいたりもするんですが、ぜひそのあたりはね、ちょっとご想像してワクワクしていただけると嬉しいです。
There are several characters you won't have met before in this art, so maybe think about what kind of people they will turn out to be and get hype.
And Marquez says they was taking Yuri out of the game. He's literally in the middle.
Thank you, Kate. ではこのままファンフェスティバルオープニングに移ってまいりたいと思います。まずはこの方々お呼びしたいと思います。
He said after an interview after Emwalker he would love to make another MMO before he dies. Well, he's got time.
そしてファイナルファンタジーシリーズブランドマネージャーの北瀬義則です。どうぞ。
Who are these people? Oh, they were at the London one.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。では晴れの日本ファンフェスということで、東京ドームの中央から皆さんにぜひご挨拶お願いします。
はい、改めまして、東京ドームに、本日足を運んでくださった皆さん、
Square CEO and someone
そ
else.
して配信を、ご覧の皆さん、
Give me a
フ
job,
ァイナルファンタジー
please.
14ファンフェスティバルにお越しいただき本当にありがとうございます。すいません、いろいろ今日もですね話を考えてきたんですけれども、ピクトマンサーのですね発表を聞いてしまってですね、
AI
頭の中が
art?
今ちょっと真っ白になってま
What
し
are you
て、
talking about?
ちょっと皆さんに助けていただければと思うんですけれども、
Wish I had hair like that,
私も
like
皆
his
さん
hair.
ご存知の通り黒魔同士で普段やってるんですけれども、ピクトマンサーですね、私やってみようと思うんですけれども、さっきピクトマンサー手を挙げられた方でですね、私と一緒に立ち回り助けてくださる方はぜひ拍手をお願いします。
Can the translator come back?
ありがとうございます。
Mate, hiring
バイ
actual
パーの
artists,
方
that's
で
not good.
一緒に戦っている時にですね、私が栄唱している間助けてくださる方、拍手をお願いします。
It's a shame that that's the way the world is going, where like
そしてですね、
everyone's just being replaced by
やってらっしゃる
robots.
方で、私がユカペロしている時にですね、
All I hear, I can
助けてくださる
understand like
拍手をお願いします。
specific words, but that's it. I know what thank you means.
すいません、こんな感じでですね、普段ここにいる
The updates
記者さん
are done.
記者さんにもですね、助けていただきながら、
Is there anything
本
else
当に私も
interesting?
一人の光の選手として日々楽しませてもらっています。で、そうしたですね、この皆さんとのつながり、絆というところでですね、本当にこれから先も皆さんと一緒に
No, really?
元気な思いを届けていきたいと
Should
い
we
う
play
ふうに
some
思います
14
の
for a
で、
bit
これから
then?
先もどうぞよろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。では北津さんから。
That was cool. What's everyone looking forward to, like in the game, like from the new expansion? What are you most excited for? I think the graphics, even though I'm literally gonna have to get a whole ass new PC, but I need one anyway. The graphics will be cool. The new job, the Pictomancer, even though it looks like a Splatoon DLC, it does look cool. And I think just being in the new world, like the whole new world, will be really cool. And seeing what they do with that sci-fi, that whole sci-fi thing, I want to know what they're going to do with that. That's what I want to know. New level cap. More grinding to be done. Alright, let me log in.